I'm ready to be homeless because while we homeless, we gonna save way more money fast too. You living in a tent paying no rent. Imagine saving $2,000 plus a month. When we homeless, we gonna be good. That's why I'm excited to be homeless because we about to save a lot of bread. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not worried about the cold, all that stuff. We good. Our food gonna be refrigerated because it's gonna be so cold. We don't gotta worry about buying a refrigerator. We good being homeless. We about to save this cheddar and live better and get a tiny home. We not playing.
That is crazy.
Looks like I'm doing it too.
Oh my God. He up in here with an ogre. This ain't even right. Nonetheless, what was Shrek's old lady? Jesus. Look at it. Well, holy hell. Goodness gracious. Jollof rice. This is the big Tony Saragusa. What the hell?
Let's analyze the data. Let's analyze. What does it take?
Goodness gracious.
We got to get scientific. What does it take for a man to get a woman, a female, get a female to cohabitate with him in the bushes, in a tent, in a damn dilapidated tent? How does the man have to look? And how does the woman have to look? This is hardcore data. Brothers, if you want a woman that's going to cooperate with you, y'all said if I could, and you want to live in the tent, you got to get you an oversized honey boo-boo. That's the only thing that's going to be down for this ish here. You allowed to mess around and wipe your butt with some poison ivy. The way they living. I'm all for lowering the cost of living, but this ain't what I meant. I want to be clear about something. When I talk about, living off the land, no, absolutely not. Not this. If you're going to do it, at least have something, a mobile home, a camper, not no tent. That ain't going to cut it.
This is mean. This is mean. Look at Big Quisha. Look at them arms and that back. If Mark Henry lost all his melanin, all right, listen, look at her. I bet you she could make a mean sausage. I'm talking about from the casing. She gonna get the casing. She gonna chop up the meat, all that. She know how to get the mixture right. She gonna put it in the grinder, get the casing, and be all that.
I guess. I reckon there's some perks, huh? You trying to give her some perks. She make a mean sausage. She make a mean sausage. Kind of smell like sausage too.
Here we go. I'm gonna take it back a second. Let's start with this ninja. He said, I'm about to be homeless. I'm excited. I'm gonna save thousands. You ninjas, imagine saving $2,000 a month. Where you at, JP? Jay Prince? Not only is he giving you a run for your money, he is practicing and putting it, what he preaching. This is not pie in the sky. He walk it like he talk it.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Now, there was a lot of coping in what he was saying. Number one, ain't no man ever been happy to be homeless. Like that can't be a thing. This ninja need a lobotomy for saying it. He said it too many times. Then he reiterates on it. He said, we ain't even need no refrigerator. It's going to be so cold outside that the food going to be naturally refrigerated, and so is we. We all going to be refrigerated. No, if you're going to go rough it, my advice would be go somewhere where it's mild, the Carolinas or something. Don't be out here roughing it, and old man winter going to come knocking sometime throughout the year. Absolutely not.
This is wicked. Here we go. Hit the like button.
Looks like I'm doing it too.
And like, what's good? Like,
look at them cheeks. We ain't about to do this.
I know you can't stand it. Fat bandit.
Oh,
done
no,
landed,
no,
single
no,
belly
no,
handed.
no.
Huh? Them deep cheeks. Them boys deep. Oh my goodness. I would give somebody $50. I want you to take your pinky finger and I want you I want you to disengage her nuclear wedgie. Oh my goodness. It's unfortunate. You ain't got to ever be built like that. That's a choice. You built like that by choice. Built wonky by the choices that you made and your inability to step away from the table. This ain't never got to be a shape. Never, ever. He liked them cheeks.
Me and him, we don't hesitate. 24 hours? All right, we'll get it done too.
They're out there getting stung.
So here we go. I guess they found somewhere to live, and the people said they had 24 hours to get the hell out of here. And they said 24 hours, we'd be out here in 2 hours or something. And now they got a U-Haul. They were sleeping on these pallets. I see you, Nug-Nug. I see it. Huh? Yeah.
Like, I don't know. By yourself, I don't know. They were sleeping on top of a beat. They was getting stunk, man. Why, y'all sleeping on top of ground bees? I know y'all.
Yeah, listen, you ain't never been stung by bees while you was clapping cheeks. You ever been, hit your old lady with back shots while you getting stung by bees? It's a different kind of climax.
I shall never know if God loves me. I shall never freaking know. Look, she strolled. Oh, wait.
Stop. She did not just look at her. Look how she's standing. Her back is howling to the damn moon. She needs some look at this. Look, technique.
He gave her
some gloves. He gave her some gloves. This ninja ain't ish. Hold on.
He didn't say, hold up, babe. I got that. He said, hold up.
Look at that squat. That's all Kudakata. You get up under there. That's all Kudakata down there. Bonquisha, let me see them Megan knees. Becky got Megan knees. She about to pick this damn pallet up like Andre the Giant. This is crazy.
Sisters, this is where bigamous, backamus Becky got y'all beat. If y'all gonna be big, I say it, don't be big for no reason. Do something with all that weight. Pick stuff up over your head and show why you so brutish and brawny. There you go. Utility. If you're going to be big and bulky like an SUV, have some utility like an SUV.
Listen, there is some method to this madness. Salute to Nug-Nug. He is giving like a crash course. JP, y'all need to pay attention.
He handed her some gloves. That was wicked.
And they found a new spot. So they went across town. I like how they do it, huh? Don't hate Mr. Walker. What they doing? They do the pallets and then the boxes and then like some kind of plastic. And they doing plywood. Is Becky out there with a tape measure and a pencil?
All that, whatever her king needs. This is how you treat a man. This brother, see that? She treating this man like a king in the middle of the woods, getting bit by mosquitoes and all that. So I got you, king. Hand me that piece of plywood. I'm gonna get our subfloor right for our mansion tent.
So here we go. They put the plastic down, then the tent, and they living off some damn. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see what Nug-Nug say.
It's our new spot. A little bit of stuff left. We trying to hurry up when the cops get over here.
What's going? Where they at?
This is wild. And they look how she looking back, looking like her daddy, looking like her great granddaddy that fought in the Civil War. He turned in his grave. Your grandfather, General E. Lee, he like, God dang it, you ruining the whole bloodline. We died for this. All right, they was deleting brothers and cousins. They all fought, Bonquisha, for you to be getting nug meats.
Bonquisha says she catching back shots. Her ego's through the roof. You can't tell her nothing. She riding her Pee Wee Herman bike through the grassy knoll. You homeless. Well, you got all these leisure activities going on. They out here living like my man John Marston off of Red Dead Redemption. Him and his crew, you know, running from the law, staying in the bed houses in the swamp, moving, having this little tent city. That's how they moving out here. Very, very Red Dead Redemption-ish. But I'm not mad at it. They just won't take it all the way. They want to build up their little tent situation right off a road, right off outside of a parking lot. No, go deeper into the woods where folks ain't going to be seeing you. Ain't got to keep picking up and moving in 2 hours. You got to go deeper into the wilderness, but it's also more dangerous.
Like Mr. Walker said, two things is true. It's respectable. Y'all living off the grid, but like you said, y'all pulling up off a Walmart parking lot and going into the brush. Y'all going into the thin brush. All right. They like, granted though, I salute.
Yeah, there's levels to it, but you got to go deeper where the wild things are. Yeah, you still too close to civilization. We don't want to see you. That's what I'm saying. I ain't trying to see you crawl up out that tent. I got to explain this to my babies. Stella cracker. Stale cracker.
You wicked.
God.
Listen, right here, she up here looking like Tommy Boy. Like Jim Farley. What was his name?
Yeah, Brother Farley.
Yeah, this is Tommy Boy. This is him. This is daughter, man.
Well, fat guy in a little coat. Fat guy in a little coat.
There you go, Chris Farley. Yeah, reincarnated.
May that brother rest in peace, man. That's a funny dude.
There we go. Hit the like button.
Okay.
We not getting a job. It sound like y'all jealous because we found a way to make it work without a job, and you still gotta work a 9 to 5, pushing 40 hours plus a week. That's on you. Don't get mad at us because we found a way to circumvent this shit and get out the system and get out the matrix.
Huh.
Yeah! Boom shakalaka!
Get him, King Nug-Nug. This is a different mutation. I'm impressed. Nug-Nug is morphing. He's more productive and resourceful. I like this side of Nug-Nug. He out the way. He doing his own thing. All right, listen.
As long as there's no children involved from either one of them, and it appears there's not, there you go, Mr. X. We got to have a grading curve with what's going on today, because there's a difference between what should be happening and what's going to happen. This is going to happen. I, too, at the very least, I won't condemn it. That's the nice thing. I don't condemn this behavior. This could work. It could work. You know, like you say, he out the way. He ain't hurt nobody. It don't appear like he's panhandling, begging at the corners, you know, as cars are stopped at the stoplights. I don't condemn this behavior. We'll keep an eye on it.
We living in a tent, paying no rent, saving up money every single month. More money than the average American could ever think to save.
Okay.
Y'all jealous because me and my girlfriend found a way to circumvent paying rent. So don't get upset with us and tell us that we need to get a job and we lazy, when in reality, this lifestyle is far from lazy. This lifestyle is very difficult. Most people couldn't even handle this adversity. So I don't want to hear y'all calling us names and calling us lazy. Y'all jealous because y'all got amenities and we dealing with shit without all that, saving up money, making it work without amenities, without AC, without heat, making it work. Y'all jealous. We don't need a JOB. We don't need AC. I got banned on TikTok for showing my girl's feet. We were gonna make $7 grand this month, but since we got banned, they canceled that payment. We're homeless and trying to get an RV, so now it's gonna be harder without that income. There are people that are on TikTok showing way worse. How did we get banned for showing my girl's feet? You know what it was? Because she was asleep. People were reporting me. I wasn't doing anything sexual or anything like that. I just was squeezing her big toe. And people were calling me creep and reporting me. I smelled her shoe too. Why did I get banned on?
Man. You gotta be an idiot. This dude wild. He got kicked off of TikTok. All right, like he said, he had $7,000 payment waiting to come. They kicked him off, took his money, and here he is up here playing and joking, sucking toes and stuff. You know you're doing too much.
Smelling, you were getting into a fetish. You was getting into the fetish realm. Yeah, stop playing. The world's so perverted. Everything is a fetish. Any type of, I forget what the term is, different body parts, especially your feet. You up here dangling her toes. Somebody was sitting there gooning off of it. They got their rocks off, then they reported you. Yeah, that's considered sexual. Don't be showing your feet up here. That's an ongoing joke. Folks say, I'm going to do OF, but I'm just going to show my feet. It's a joke, but it's real.
On TikTok for smelling my girl's shoe. We made a new account and we're starting from scratch and we're going to double the followers we had on our last account. This loss is just making us work harder and not get too comfortable with what we had before. Now we're going to work harder and rise above it and do better than what we ever did before with these new videos that we have coming for you guys. They consider feet noodles on TikTok. The community guidelines are crossed because I showed her feet. We got banned on TikTok for
We got evicted and we owe $7 grand, and so they're denying us services. I brought my dirty towels to the front desk, and this person goes into the dirty bag, pulls it out and says, "What is this? You should have thrown this in the trash." My whole thing is, why are you talking to me like that? So, and my second thing is, we've been bringing them same type of towels here this whole time we've been here paying money. The person's issue, and they said it themselves, is that we owe $7 grand and they don't have to do shit for us. He can talk to me any type of way he wants.
Huh.
Yeah! Boom shakalaka!
I agree. You ain't about to owe me $7,000 and ask me to do anything, to show any mercy. All right, you need to get the hell up out my face until you get my money.
You're going to be asking me to do, you're going to ask me not to do something. Yeah, 7 wax, you're going to be begging me not to do something. Talking about what I am going to do. 7 wax? You trip, son. I'm not buying it. You're supposed to get 7 wax from TikTok. Now you 7 wax behind. What's the heck is going on? How the hell are you $7,000 behind on rent? How?
Well, they're in the hotel. So they were living in a hotel. I don't know what kind of deal they had worked out. They getting kicked out of a hotel. Extended stay. More of this craziness. Shout out to Rhoda Young. Remember, Rhoda? Shout out to EV. Remember we did the Rhoda Young and people was owing. I don't know how these setups be.
Social media is starting to take a hold. Folks are starting to recognize the social media hustle as a form of income. So I can see some of these places like, you know what? You on TikTok? Show me. Okay. And they can start understanding how the money flows with these irresponsible TikTok folks. Like, okay, you done showed me the money trail. I see you made 8 wax last month. Okay, you come in, but that next check, I got your information. I want my money. And like he said, the 7 wax end up gone. That's bad.
This is crazy.
Appreciate your black silver chair. Says Gavin X. Stale Cracker is a YouTuber. That's what I meant to look up.
I done pulled it and I see.
Appreciate you. Olawa says Gavin X, please pull up. Y'all stressing this Stale Cracker.
So this guy here, I'm like, oh, this the dude that be cooking.
That's my dude.
He be saying that like down in Louisiana, like, come on, boy, this is the, all that.
Yeah, that crawfish, boy. Yeah, this some good old. Yeah, this my dude. Shout out to Stale Cracker. That's
okay, she do kind of look like Stale Cracker, unfortunately.
Shout out to the brother Stale. He cool.
There you go. He be pouring beer in the food and all that, doing his thing. Okay, there y'all go. Stale Cracker.
Appreciate you, Richard. So that's how she be looking at Nug-Nug doing them back shots. Yes, all.
Appreciate you, Richard.
Cannot deny us services just because we owe money. We got evicted. We got 5 days left. 5 days. That's what the paper said. You can't use the services here. You can't use the laundry. You can't do all this other stuff. We excited to get out of here. We gonna run it up though. We're not leaving until we ready. His whole thing was like, well, you still here and you telling everybody that you supposed to be leaving. Well, how come you still here? Because we ain't ready to move yet. That's why we gonna run it up. He say, well, you still paying money every day. Okay, well, when we leave, we still owe y'all. So what's the difference? You just mad because we running it up. That the paper is law. We got until the 21st. That's disrespectful to be like looking in the dirty clothes bag and showing this people. He did give us the towels too, by the way. It's just he gave me lip. I got the lip because I got the towels.
Yeah. And then he's going to sit there and say, well, I don't have to do this for you. Oh, it seems like you do because y'all are.
And then he in the hallway talk about how much money we make on YouTube, saying y'all YouTubers and stuff. I see how much money y'all making, everything. You know everything that's going on up in here then. No, you don't. Okay? I tell people what. The thing is, though, I do tell people, though, he's not paying attention. Okay? We make X amount of money, but we were irresponsible. That's our business that we're sharing with the world. So he's upset that we're being irresponsible. Okay, you can be upset about that, but that doesn't mean you disrespect us. Okay? You are a worker here. You're supposed to be giving us hospitality. It doesn't matter if he said, well, they digging in my ass. I understand that they're digging in your ass because we owe $7,000, but it's not fair for you to treat us like that. We're going to be homeless in 8 days, so we're setting up our new homeless spot today. Okay, we got a plastic mat here. This is the base.
Some of these videos, this dude is like AI, but he's real. He give it AI vibes, but he's most definitely real. All right, he's been doing this. So they got kicked out. Then they found another place. Now they get kicked out again. So we are witnessing them a cycle of homelessness. But now it's winter time, right? They got back in and now they back out.
I thought you was excited to be homeless, brother. Why would you dare go looking for, a roof and 4 walls if you were happy to be homeless? See, that's why this is that harebrained Nug-Nug copium. Like he has to tell himself that he is doing good. He's got to tell himself that he's a special snowflake and he done figured something out. No, you didn't. You didn't. You are unwell. Matter of fact, it's been a while. Lobotomies. Yeah, it's been a while since we said it. Y'all acting too wild. Ain't no damn prescription drugs for y'all. Lobotomy.
Foundation to our tent. Okay, we're gonna be living here. This spot is low key. Nobody knows about this spot. We're gonna come back here tomorrow to see if the tent looks like it's obvious during the day. This is what the spot looked like before we did any work.
This all took us 4.5 hours.
Our bodies are sore. We forgot to stretch before we did this. But we definitely weren't cold.
We're covered in layers, and I even bought
They out here cold as hell. Bonquisha got some perseverance. I'll give her that. He talk about we didn't stretch. They hurting. I tell you what, we was over here shoveling the other day. I felt that. All right, Bonquisha. So I know where y'all at. And y'all got to sleep in that. Y'all get no warmth and comfort. Bonquisha all blowed out. I know she is hurting. My God, she doing it with no complaints and a smile. That's amazing.
That's a perk. This is a rider here, sisters. Y'all need to take note. This is what it takes to fall under some kind of instruction. Listen here. The best thing about being out in the cold, like you said, it's all cold and bitter, starting to get a little bone chill. The best part is going in the house, getting cleaned up, getting up under some blankets, and getting warmed up.
Look at her. She looks sad as hell. Creature, like, I don't know. I might be ready to go back to my folks in Arkansas. Hell, my grandpa owned the farm. I don't have to be doing this. I can leave you, Ninja. My folks is waiting on me.
That bitter cold she feeling right now, it ain't going away. Like, you got to survive this. I camped out one time. I camped out in a tent one time, and it was with my wife. Yeah, that's the only person I'm gonna camp out. Oh, absolutely not. Miserable experience. Yeah, it was miserable.
I mean, look at this. Miserable. Look at her.
Yeah,
she was smiling. She ain't so happy, Nug-Nug. I don't know what you got to do on this night to make her. I'm sure we all know what you got to do. You got to put your face where no man dares to put their face just to get her to smile. You got to do some wicked stuff.
Well, it's gonna be warm down there. That's for sure. Listen, women don't like being cold. Kuda kind of don't like the cold. That's what you got here. They don't mind the heat. You know, women like take scalding hot showers and baths, but the cold, so she is miserable. Absolutely miserable. Women do not like cold.
Look at this picture. Like reverse slavery here. I don't know what this is. Nug-Nug.
I like that. Now that's a victory. God damn.
So here we go. Hit the like button.
Just 4.5 hours.
Our bodies are sore. We forgot to stretch before we did this. But we definitely weren't cold.
We're covered in layers, and I even bought shiesties. This will protect the tent from getting holes.
Last time we used pallets, that was way too much work.
We thought the pallets would be genius last time, but we opted for something lightweight this time.
I raked really hard before we put the plastic mat down because I didn't want anything protruding through the tent like last time when the rain would come through and wash away the mud underneath the tent. So anything that was protruding, we got rid of it. I love this. Look, watch.
You hear how it falls down? How cold it is.
It's so cold. We staying in here pretty much for the most part. That's how cold it is. We're just gonna stay in this little tent because it's too cold to be out there.
Listen here. He up in there with Big Becky. All right, she gonna keep you nice and warm. She got to be projecting heat like the damn sun. That's a big old woman. So you get up under her. Y'all seen that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio when he laid up under that bear for warmth? He put that bear on him. He said, "Come here."
Well,
that bear, he was freezing, but that big old bear kept him warm all night, Mr. Walker.
I got to see that movie, man. I've been meaning. It's a couple movies I've been meaning to see. That's definitely one of them. But yeah, another point for big body Bequisha. Like when the times get hard and cold, she comes with radiating heat. There you go. But again, she don't like it. She want to be warm herself. That's why she all bundled up like a daggone caterpillar in a cocoon. They said it feels like -2. This is insane. -2 degrees in a tent. And they sitting there, this tent be sweating. You like, absolutely not. You wake up in the morning and you got a frosty polyester tent up against your face. Man, I'll be mad as a rattlesnake forever.
It's like not moving. But when you moving and shit, you good. But even if you're not moving, I mean, it's still not that bad compared to, what is it, like 8 degrees out there? It's probably like,
Feels like 8 degrees.
probably like 30 in here. 25?
Might even be 35.
Yeah, it might be like
35
30.
degrees.
Oh, no, in a small tent? Oh, it's like 40 in this bitch.
It might
45.
be like 40 degrees. Yeah.
45. In a small tent, it's like 45. 45, but like out there, it's probably like
Probably like 20.
like 20.
Maybe like 15. Nah. Like,
Maybe like 20. But then you go out there, outside, 8 degrees.
oh, do you have that temperature thing? The temperature reading?
Oh. We've been homeless for 3 days to avoid paying rent, and we're finally starting to set up all this stuff in here. There's a lot of stuff in here, and a snowstorm is coming, a really big one, Sunday. So we got to make sure all this stuff is set up. And we got all this stuff outside, too. Look at that. All these clothes in here in the second tent, too. So there's a lot of stuff that has to be taken care of. We got to charge a power bank.
I'll say this, Nug-Nug. Believe it or not, you trespassing. Y'all think, I told y'all this, every square inch of land in this country is spoken for. Just because there ain't a damn house with a mailbox out there, don't mean somebody don't own this. This plot of land that y'all just think, hey, there's land, nobody's doing nothing, I can set up shop. Good luck.
Thank you. I was gonna say that's why I say go deeper into the woods, where whoever own it ain't gonna venture in there too much. You might be in the last months to a year, depends on the situation. But like I said, you can see his tent from a parking lot somewhere, man. They just ain't got to you. Shout out to Pittsburgh. It's wild now. There's tent cities and stuff up here across from the jail. There was a little tent city set up across from City Hall, downtown Pittsburgh on Grant Street. So it's getting so bad. They just like, look, long as y'all ain't out here with public nudity and all types of wild stuff, we'll let y'all stay for now.
All these clothes in here in the second tent too. So there's a lot of stuff that has to be taken care of. We got to charge a power bank. The power bank is really low. There's a building that we could charge a power bank at. Charge up all of our phones too. We're really enjoying this experience, okay? The only thing that's kind of scary is that people seeing us come back here, okay? And we did see somebody see us. So we got to make sure we stay low key. It's a little nerve-wracking, and hearing noises and stuff at night, that's the only thing that's takes some getting used to. And we dealt with this the first time we was homeless. The first time we were...
No, listen, it's too much. Yeah, low key, because y'all about 50 yards behind a Home Depot or something. Y'all need to, like Mr. Walker said, if you bought that life, go. I get it though. They probably don't have the means to go too far. I see they had a U-Haul. I don't know if they got a primary vehicle. I really, like you said, the situation is wonky. She was on a bike, you know what I mean? I don't know.
No, like I think I want to say they probably own that U-Haul, which there we go. Take that U-Haul, gas her up.
I doubt it. If they owned it, they would be sleeping in it.
And that's my thought. So yeah, I'm sleeping in that.
They ain't got nothing.
So what are they renting U-Hauls to move their tent life? That's pathetic. Yeah, they definitely be living that U-Haul. You right. I would at least. I would.
We're homeless. Somebody stole our power bank. We are far from cold. This keeps it so warm in here. Wait till y'all see this completely done. This is going to be really, really nice.
No, we've been homeless for 6 days to avoid paying rent. And we're about to go to a hotel and unwind and relax. It's really, really tight in this small tent. And we've been stuck in here because we got to finish this. And it's so tight in here. See, this is all the space we have to work with.
We're almost done, but it's been a lot being stuck in here for the past couple of days.
All that snow that we moved away from the tent is now hard. So I'm so happy that I moved it, but I put a hole in the tent by accident doing so. A tiny little hole.
We're gonna patch it up with Buttle waterproof tape and super glue.
So we're just chilling at this hotel, relaxing. Really, really nice here. And we're gonna go out together to go eat. Get something to eat. So we just came back from Outback. Now we're about to watch some Walking Dead in the bed and chill.
And have some dessert. We got some leftover dessert.
Listen, they talk about we about to get in this bed, have dessert, and Nug-Nug. What you gonna do? Woo! He gonna be in them cheeks. Y'all see them cheeks? Reverberations, tsunamis, hell, hurricanes. I'm
gonna say this. You know, we grown adults, and they've been sitting around stewing in these tents for days and days. You can't be sitting stewing in your own pheromones and funk for days on end, and then think one brush pass with a washcloth and soap is gonna do it. Absolutely not. You need to submerge and soak that kutakata. Yeah. Well, shout out to Respucia. What she say? Submerge that ass.
There you go. They said they was in this tent for 6 days. Bone Creature said, we got to get out of here. I can't take it no more. Look at her. She like 6 days, unwashed kutakata. But I guess it's so cold, so the funk is down. Like, that's one thing about cold air. It's going to neutralize funk, if you will.
Not neutralize. Is yeah, you on the so it doesn't amplify. The heat amplifies that funk. But yeah, the cold like suppresses it. There you go. But it ain't gonna null it. It ain't gonna live it.
All right, I tried. Nonetheless, all right, they're gonna patch up the tent with some super glue and some tape. And Boquisha, that was her suggestion. She do most of the handiwork. Shout out to Nug-Nug. He got him a real one.
He do, man. Becky, you got my blessing. This is an unholy matrimony made in the modern world. Again, I don't exactly condemn behavior with all the context we've been given.
So here we go. We're going to get him out the cold and put him in the pit.
There you go. It's nice down there. It's warm.
Madness.
Fuck is you talking about?
This is Sparta!
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to hide. You gotta count your blessings. You're sitting at the table. You hear me? Ooh, child, things will get bright.